Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome into the stream today. Welcome, welcome. First in to welcome, by the way, Wolverine. Tanner, you were close. But according to my chat, which is the ultimate decider chat, you are unfortunately second. But you still a podium finisher, so welcome in, man. Garveet, welcome in, man. Congrats on the third place finish today, man. Been a minute. A lot of stuff has happened. I'm officially now a content creator for the game. So you missed quite a hype announcement, but welcome back, buddy. Lee, welcome in. You were distracted by Mecha Chameleon. That's a game I need to get my hands on. And my social media is just flooded with that game. Podium's all you want. It's still a medal, right? Welcome in, Jude. Over on the Twitch side of things, we have Charles, and then we have Samir. Welcome in, you guys. Having no ads is so nice. Oh, I bet. I bet it's nice. Do you have oh, because you subscribed. That's right. You don't get ads if you subscribe over on Twitch. Which, you guys are always more than welcome to hit the Twitch Prime over there. Also, sometimes Twitch subscriptions are finicky. Specifically resubs. I've had people resub in the past on Twitch and I haven't been notified. If that ever happens, let me know. Yes, I gave you money. You did indeed give me money. You were robbed of your big deal. Dude, I need... Maybe what I should have is I have big deal for like dollar amount donos. And then we can also... Because this other side is unoccupied. Maybe we could come up with another title for people that gift subs, because there are people that do that. And I do feel like you need some sort of recognition. So maybe I'll think about it. I'll try and brainstorm and figure something out. If you guys have any ideas as well for that, let me know. The chat is in the bottom right. That's true. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. It wasn't there when I was talking about it. Okay, so maybe we try the top left. I don't know. Or we could just add to the big deal line, since it does scroll. That's an option too. And then we could just have... Yeah, that might work. Maybe we'll do that. So it'll show the big deal, and that will be like the dono, and then we could think of something else. Finally, we have a voice in front of Kabam. Yeah, Garveet, let me know if you have any suggestions. I mean, I don't know how much pull I have, but there are people I can message now, at least. Yeah, if I have like suggestions for the game. All right. I mean, I guess the draw of being a subscriber would be like your badge upgrading over time, or like getting sub emotes. So you kind of get a reward in and of itself. But yeah, I think you should probably get some special thing. Talk to those guys about getting my boy Joe as a profile picture. Will do. How many Titan shards in the Titan drop? I'm actually not sure. I think I recall it being a pretty good amount. Garveet, dude, listen, important things I've had to be doing. Also, that's just the effect of transitioning from a 3-hour stream to 2 hours. That's just not something I can help, unfortunately. It's the life I have been forced to live. Yeah, I'll do my best for you, Lee. Samir, today's going to be the day. If it is enough shards, you're going to get Madeline Pryor. I can feel it. Also, those of you that have not noticed, we have a new sign in the back. That is courtesy of B Mizzle, actually. She got that for me. I wasn't even expecting that at all, but that was a nice present to receive. If you don't, you're blaming me. You know what? I'll bear that burden. You've lost the excitement for Kabam sales now. You'll probably still spend, just don't care as much. Yeah, I think that's perfectly natural. I do think that Archangel is pretty dang spicy, though, I will say. I know, Garvid, I know. It was a race until I got a job, and then I was cooked. That's okay. I used to have every single day potentially that I could put towards arena, but now it's like maybe Monday, Tuesday. Then it seems like we have stuff the rest of the week. Occasionally Friday. That's all right, though. You're almost done with this week's Twitch drops. Very nice. Well, you're more than welcome to stay on Twitch for as long as you need. But yeah, my units are cooked. As long as I'm at like a healthy-ish amount for Banquet, I'll be content, I think. Also, I should totally be auto-fighting this quest with champs that camp for the in-game event. Oh well. At least I have a job. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I guess. Yeah. There's a couple different ways you could look at that. One is, it's good that I have a job. I'm making money, I'm employed and stuff. Or you could say, it's bad because that means I haven't made enough money to not have a job yet. Yeah, I'm okay with it. It does bum me out I don't have as much time towards video games, especially streaming. But gotta eat, and living ain't cheap nowadays. Tis not cheap. Negasonic Teenage Warhead, where are you? There we go. So yeah, I don't know. There's some good, some bad. I do think that just as far as like living life personally, this is like my opinion, obviously. But I think having a job is far better than not having one. I think it's important, or maybe not necessarily a job, but I think a job is the easiest way. I think it's important humans have purpose. If you just sit around and you're not doing anything, I think that's just a quick road to a lot of negative things in your life. I think it's good to have purpose and something to do. Not necessarily like flipping burgers or something. I think you should try and get something you're passionate about. But even that, like, just feeling like you have some sort of direction to take your life every day, I think is just healthy. Charles, that is the hope and dream. I'm not sure, though. I think we're a long ways away from that. I do think, I mean, we keep growing more and more every day as a channel, that's for sure. And that has always been my childhood dream. So if that ever did happen, that would be fantastic. Yes, Amir, I haven't played a single Battlegrounds match. I might this week so I can get like the free rewards, I guess, after you play 5 matches. But that might be it for me this season. Oh boy, Lee. Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. Where did you see that? Is that just like on your local news? My tower climb level, I think it's like 67 or something. I haven't put as much time into it as I probably should have yet. The only time I've spent in towers was on stream last week. I might play a little bit of it off stream though, or tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a towers day, or at least a little bit of a towers day. And then we might get a little towers today. Who knows? Oh, Google News? You might be the first person I know to ever use Google News. That's crazy, though. Nobody's playing Battlegrounds? That's honestly crazy. You're in Quantum after 2 wins, Wolverine. If that doesn't speak to the insane amount of burnout that grinding for the Stellar Forge piece was, then I don't know what else would. Yeah, there's like the box that you can, Charles. So there's like the initial release pool of champions. It's like a box and you get one free key, I believe. So yeah, you have a small chance to get a champion that you're looking for. Not very large though. If I got first appearance Venom, I would probably explode. Okay, before I forget, we need to go ahead and snag this guy. We picked up our final observance this week. Guys, reminder, you only have around 2 weeks to get this guy first appearance. So go ahead and hit the Twitch streams. Hit him nice and good. You got roadblock to 84. Are you running fully offensive suicides, Garvit? Just out of curiosity. Emma Frost? Emma Frost is cool, though. I mean, she's not useless. I'm obviously pulling for Venom. That would be, like, absolutely bananas for me. Okay, before we hit Arena, though, we do have some crystals. Let's go crack those open real quick. And we're going to get Spider-Ham here, I think. If you keep up with me on Discord, by the way, the link is in the YouTube video description. I was playing around with the idea of getting that leveling card so I could get a bunch of 7-star basics. I'm still kind of on the fence about that. We'll see. You won't waste units on a mastery swap? That's kind of how I feel too. I think swapping isn't... it's free to swap masteries in the tower, isn't it? I mean, you may need to spend units to set them up initially as like an extra set. But I'm pretty sure you can swap for free. Yeah, Lee is confirming that, it looks like. All right, here we go. 5 pop for Ham. Dang, nothing. We got a Jabari, though. Hulk or Sasquatch would be cool. I think, yeah, my number one is Venom for sure. Ooh, I would really like Shang-Chi also. We're gonna pop those guys. Probably get nothing. Maybe not. Nope, yep, nothing. Oh, you don't have it set up at all. I mean, it would be a worth investment, I think, Garvey. It would definitely help you push some more levels, which could be like the difference in placement, you know? Okay, we're going to pop Exalteds because 7 stars are not in these crystals, which we know. Oh, except for iHulk? What? Okay, they do exist. Man, and it's a new champion. That's crazy. All the stars that had to align for that to happen are actually... Wow. Thank you, game. Doing me a solid for once in my life. Thank you. Whoa. Just backed out. That was weird. All right. Here's where we get Ham, I think. The BG meta sucks. I'm sorry, Vernon. I am avoiding Battlegrounds this season. Just taking a break. I think we'll hop back in next season, though. All right, well, iHulk was like a pleasant surprise. He's got some niche use. You're worried about the tech tower? I think the tech roster is pretty strong, though. I will say tech feels a little top heavy to where like you can only really invest in a few tech champions and then you have coverage for everything. Also, Joe Fixit. Lee summoning Joe Fixit to the screen. Thank you, man. All right, guys. You know what? It's been a little bit till somebody's got a crisp by 5, and it's early on in the stream. But here we go, guys. Get your guesses in. Everybody gets 2 guesses per person. Of course, for each guess you get correct at which champion pops out of these crystals, you get a crisp high five. A crisp high five, of course, is the most powerful thing in the universe. Can grant you any champion, any wish your heart desires, allegedly. So just go ahead and get your guesses in, guys. If you're lurking, if you're getting those Twitch drops and stuff, I promise it's worth going for, all right? Just the euphoria alone of getting a champion guess correct is worth it. So I'll give you guys a couple minutes. Destroyer and Anti-Venom. I would like that Anti-Venom. I don't think mine's duped yet. Maybe I did awaken Anti-Venom. Gravete's the only one that's going to guess, I suppose. Yeah, we're opening these 2 7-star basics. That's what these are, guys. I think someone's going to get it. Because we're going to get Spider-Ham. There we go. The guesses are pouring in now. Falcon Red Skull. White Mags, Ebony Maw. There are 2, guys. You get 2 guesses per person. I think it's double Spider-Ham. It's time to be a positive thinker. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and spin these bad boys so we can start moving with the stream. Time is a ticking. I think we're gonna get Spider-Ham soon. I can feel it. I'm optimistic. More optimistic than I've ever felt. Not because we could get him for free. I think we'll get him from a crystal. I Hulk again? Nope. Leader? Alright. Alright. The calm before the storm. I think leader SIGs are actually pretty decent. Come on, man. Ugh. Also, you guys like my new shirt? Look at that. Tummy ache survivor. I think it's fantastic. Might be one of my new favorite shirts. All right, we got White Mags. I knew someone would guess it right. Wolverine, my friend. Take your crisp high five. Straight to the bank, man. Invest. You are clearly a genius today. Well done, my friend. Well done. Congrats. All right. Man, that's wild. We didn't even have a lot of people guess because we opened it so early in the stream. Wow. White Magneto. Congratulations on that. That's crazy, actually. Round of applause. Okay, let me just make sure I don't have anything else. All right, let's go hop into arena. Oh, wait. Rebirth crystals. Okay, we'll just pop those, I think. They should give you 10. Giving you 9, kind of weird. I got a 7-star Nexus from those? You were also the last for a crisp high five defending your title. We need to have like an all-time leaderboard. Maybe we should start keeping track of who's gotten the most crisp high fives. And then the next time the lottery gets up over like 1 billion, we'll ask them for the numbers. All right, come on, man. How crazy would that be if Spider-Ham came from this? Warlock, welcome in, man. No. First time awakening on Venom Pool, at least. Not too shabby. Anytime it's the first time awakening, it's fine. All right, sounds good, Lee. Good luck in your games if you're playing. By the way, guys, if we could go ahead and get some thumbs up on the stream, that would be splendid. New dupe, yeah. Honestly, like, I don't mind it. Sometimes you just like need a champion for a niche piece of utility that is in their awakened ability only. So like the more I can spread that around, the better. I'm gonna have to get my hands on that game. It looks like so much fun. I think it would be really fun to play with my wife if I could get her to get a gaming PC, because she's like actually a digital artist. She would probably destroy. And I would be awful. I was actually looking at maybe getting a new PC sometime soon. It's just the market is so crazy right now. Did you guys see the price they announced for the Steam machine? I thought that was going to be like our salvation. Like gaming, like PC gaming at like a very affordable price tag, but it's just not. Oh, heck yeah, Lee. That would be so fun, man. How much is it, you know? I would assume it's not super pricey. It kind of looks like one of those like indie games on Steam that would be like $10 and make a bajillion dollars for the devs. That's too much. Yeah, the Steam machine is over $1,000, man. It's highway robbery, honestly. But also kind of not, because you can't get much cheaper, really, for a lot of things right now. Okay, I wish Arnim Zola would always hold his heavy that long. That's crazy. The specs aren't that great. I haven't actually looked at the specs. I just have like seen people talking about the specs and saying that they're kind of worse than like the PS5. I don't know how accurate that is. I'm sure it like beats the PS5 out in a couple things. There's no way it's worse across the board. Either way, though, I feel like that's really just depressing, because it really felt like Steam was advertising it as like the thing that would make PC gaming affordable for a lot of people and give you that console experience, but it's not that way. 12 Canadian? Okay, so it's probably not, it's maybe like $10 to $15. Probably a game I can afford. It's probably a game that my computer will run too. It doesn't look like it'd be too like CPU or GPU intensive, which I'm always looking for games like that because they're actually like streamable for me. And Stellar Forge to Iron Fist would have been the bomb. Oh, he's unblockable. I'm stupid. Yeah, I agree, Jack. Might as well build a PC for that. A little more customizable than a Steam machine. The Steam machine price tag doesn't even come with a controller, too, which is kind of crazy. It's just a big time bummer. Do you know about Moleman's ability to always block unblockable as long as Frenzy is active? That sounds vaguely familiar, but as far as like readily available knowledge to me, no, not really. It's just, I mean, I have Moleman at rank 5. I use Moleman all the time. I just think that's like an ability that I just never feel like I use that much. Although that is good to know. Mole Man again proving why he's the GOAT. Or one of them. But no, I didn't, Wolverine. You would think I would, though. But it has been a long time since I've read his abilities. All right, less than ideal matchup, but whatever. Need 3 points and stand your ground to get it to 100 from his natural 75. Oh, so okay, so it's like it's a percentage chance to block unblockables. It's not a guarantee. Is that what I'm interpreting? Also, I still hate stand your ground and I wish it was deleted from the game. Thing cooks me so much. I actually had it almost smoke me in this last war we had. I was heavy punishing a special attack from Serpent with Kushala. And he decided to just parry me. Oh, all right, now I have to go look at Mole Man and stand your ground. Man, Forza Arena is playing really passive today. Really? You just threw the special there? But why, Nick Fury? But why? Well, one more fight and I'll be able to check the interaction. Yeah, honestly, Warlock, that was kind of crazy. Congrats on your 7 stream streak, by the way. All right. Because I, too, am curious. Then maybe we'll go to the 7-star arena. All right, Mr. Mulgod. He's not max sig yet? I need to max sig him right now. Okay, we know about the true accuracy. Blocking, basic attacks, grants an unstoppable buff. Yeah. Okay, so 75% chance to resist a block break while at least one monster mass is active. Adding points into the stand your ground mastery also increases this chance. So it's not the chance increase is not worded in the mastery, it's in his actual ability description. If the chance to resist a block break is raised to 100%, this ability also resists unblockable hits. Resisting an unblockable or a block break removes all monster mass. Okay, so you lose all your monster mass, which kind of hurts a lot. But if you really need a block, like to get out of a corner or something, and they're unblockable, that is a really nice utility to have. Huh. You know what would cook? He would be really good on that node that applies Petrify, and then once you have a certain amount of debuffs, it reverses your controls. Or wait, no. And they go unblockable, don't they? Does that have unblockable? He won't be... I think that node has unblockable. If not, disregard what I'm saying. Either way, it is cool utility to have. I don't know that I've ever even used it or realized I was using it. But yeah, I guess you could parry heavy, parry heavy, parry heavy. I love me some Mole God. Do I have any SIGs I can feed into him? Perchance? I mean, it feels like a sin to have him at rank 5, but not max SIG. You can't just say perchance. Sure I can. Perchance. I said it again. Now, isn't that from like a viral video? Perchance. Sounds familiar, but I can't remember it in its entirety right now. All right. Oh, hey, actually, you know what? Let me go level up Hulk and Thor real quick as well. Before I forget. I'll worry about stat casts later. I need to use that at some point too. Oh, yeah, Samira. That's right. I know what you're talking about. See, I knew it was a reference to something, but I couldn't remember what it was. Can't just say perchance. It's a fun word, though, man. All right. There we go. Now they're leveled up. Sorry, we're all over the place today, apparently. Go that way. Man, I need to get Star-Lord awakened. No. Yo, Spidey, what's up?
Oh, hello, man.
Anayan with the raid, my fellow content creator program buddy. Hey, welcome in, man. Hashtag welcome to the CCP. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I was excited to get in there and see you too, man. Crazy Smail, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Welcome in, guys. Also, yeah, Spidey, they stole your thunder, but welcome in, man. Welcome in. He's been dying to say that. Yeah, it's funny, man. I was like, oh, nice. Oh, LED Spider, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. There was a class of us. Yeah, it was like a small group. Funky, thank you for the follow. Yep. Then pretty soon we'll be graduating, going to college. Hey, Storm, welcome in, man. Silver Samurai still dominates Yelena. Good. Yelena needs to be put in her place, man. And Samurai is the man for the job. You're retiring in this class? Oh, okay. You're dropping out? Dropping out of the school? Oh, it's kind of fun, man. Like it. Long time coming, I think, for you, man. This is my first fight with the new Thor Rags. He looks so goofy using his shield. Well, thanks, Anine. I appreciate it, man. I hope your stream went well. Cade, what's up? How are you? The special 2s would inflict shocks and armor ray. I'll try and keep that in mind. Thank you. Whenever the next time I use him is. Maybe I'll take him in tomorrow into like Realm of Legends or something. Give him some testerooskies. I do think he's kind of cool. He's a little better than I was expecting him to be, honestly, for a free champion. But I guess you do still kind of have to put like some effort into getting him. You had 0 units and 900 by the end of day? Man, what were you spending all your units on, Cade? That is true, Storm. That is true. That is true. But if I can get like... I mean, he's only rank 1, so I feel like I can still get a good idea. Elijah, you weren't following on Twitch? Either way, welcome in. Thanks for the follow. If there... I know, right, Elijah? No, it's just on PC, it's a little bit more of a hassle to switch over. Besides, if he's only, like I said, if he's only rank 1, like, it's okay. He's not going to kill him too fast. Oh, towers. Right on. Gotcha, man. Dude, ads. Always at the perfect time, man. That is true. I can max him out and stuff. I'm still like super paranoid to accidentally leak something, Anayan. I'm sure you feel the same way. I'm just like, I don't know. I've never done this before. I don't know what I can and can't do. Yeah, I'm sure it's not that big of a deal. I'm just like super paranoid about stuff like that. I did do a tower run, but I haven't like fully capped out my tower run. Like I can go a lot further, I think. Or maybe not a lot further, but I can go further. Yeah, I think for the most part, like, they seem to handle things with a lot of grace. Yeah, maybe I'll do like a couple levels of tower today before we get off, just so I can get some progress there. Thanks, Samir. Just trying to pressure everyone to subscribe. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, Twitch Prime does exist, chat. But don't ever feel like you need to subscribe or donate to the channel. Seriously, you're just... It means the world to me. You guys are just here supporting me. So... Oh, you are subscribed on YouTube. That's true. I mean, on YouTube, definitely subscribe, though. It's different on Twitch. Wow, that's like the opposite of what I say. Kidding, mostly. Yeah, Nyan's over there. Give me your money. Points a gun at the camera. Just kidding. Now, seriously, I mean, I just do this for funsies, mostly, you guys. So, like, if you want to support the channel monetarily, that's fantastic, and I love it and appreciate it. But don't ever feel like pressured to do that. I feel like Ant-Man would be a good Ascension champion. I don't know if I've said that before. You'd be a demon on defense. Yo, what's up, Abyss? Welcome in, man. I did see your intercepting comment, Charles. Yeah, yeah. Ideally, like, the faster you can build combo, the better. Whoa, Elijah, that's like a shot fired, man. Just catching strays. And thank you, Iceman. Homie was taking forever with that special one. I know there is some cross-platform beef happening, Storm. We do need to get Mod Wars up and running. We do. There's a lot of things that need to be getting up and running. Mod Wars would be so funny. We need to wait for like just a really, really good meta though for Mod Wars. I don't want to put you guys through just like a super garbage one. Yo, what's up, Ham? But I do think it would be a good time for the Mod Wars sometime soon because we have a lot of conversation around different countries because of the World Cup. And it would be the perfect time for the United States mods to take on the EU mods. Also, I can't believe how unintentional that was, that like my Twitch mods are all in the EU. And my YouTube mods are in the US. Minus Lee. Lee broke the, he kind of broke it. He would have to rep Canada. That does muddy the waters a little bit on the Mod Wars. Maybe we could change it to where like it's a battle royale kind of thing. And we try and establish who is the best mod. You're going to take Hulk to rank 5? I think that's a good choice. Dude, can you imagine if you get him first appearance? That would be sweet. He knows I love him. As long as he knows, Elijah. Yondu, my sweet prince. Tourney brackets. I think we'd have to figure out a way so that everyone could fight everyone else, though, if we didn't do like USA versus EU. I do think Hulk could be ascended. Dude, Hulk would be an animal if he could be ascended. But I do think, yeah, I definitely think he's a candidate, or like potential in the future before a lot of other champions. We could do it as a Swiss. I'm not too familiar with how Swiss stages go. Like, I know they do that in Rocket League, but I don't really understand the format and how it works. That would be a good idea. One thing we could also have, we could have a viewer tournament that people could enter, and the winner from that gets to go into the moderator tournament. And if they win that, they become a mod. That could be the move. There's a lot of fun ways we could do it. Do I think Nefaria is a good candidate for Ascension? I feel like since he's predominantly just really good in story, I don't think he would be too game breaking. I think he definitely could be. Although that might be like down the road, because I think they're very much using Ascension for the most part as a vehicle to like change the meta up a little bit near the top. And I think Count Nefaria is still widely regarded as like one of the best science champs in the game. So maybe for that reason, he wouldn't get it anytime soon. But again, who knows? I mean, we still do have pretty good champs that are Ascension-able. So anything could happen. Oh, yeah, Elijah. I think being a mod would be annoying on mobile. On anything but PC, I think. Okay, so a Swiss determined on everyone's record. Everyone who is 1-0 fights each other. Everyone who is 0-1 fights each other until everyone has played each other, and then whoever has the worst record is eliminated. So you do that and then go into bracket play? Is that how it works, Samir? Or is it you like rinse and repeat the Swiss until only one team is left? Also, yes, I'm definitely going to see Spider-Man like the night it comes out, in case anyone's wondering. That will lead to no stream, by the way. Just in case anyone was wondering. Yeah, it depends how much. The other thing is like scheduling too. Making sure people aren't at work and that people are like awake enough to play. Nefaria will be in the same Ascension class as Onslaught. I hate to say it, I think that's probably accurate. I could see Nefaria getting in before Onslaught just because I don't think he's as like game breaking as Onslaught is, or like he's not game breaking in a way that I think would just completely upset the meta of everything, if that makes sense. However, yeah, I do think it'll take a long while before we see an ascendable Nefaria. But that's fine. I mean, what you're using Nefaria for, he's going to be fine without Ascension anyway. You're usually using him in fights where he's dang near immortal anyways. So, I mean, the extra attack stat would be nice. If you just rank 5, I think is good enough. and rank 6 at some point. I am excited to see what the future holds for like damage ceilings though. Like once the really good champions like are ascendable, whenever that may be, and then also getting them rank 6, like just maxed out 7 stars. I'm like pretty excited for it. That's really, really far down the road, but still. I just want to know like how hard are champs gonna hit. Like, oh my gosh, Ascension 2, max Ascension also. I mean, I'm just saying Ascension 2 because that's what's possible right now. But like max Ascension, max rank Venom. Dude, the bleeds are gonna hit crazy. Yondu, the ruptures will be insane. Just stuff like that. That like gets me hyped, man. Yeah, I mean, Jean Grey is a good example. Just some champs are just straight up good enough right now. They don't need Ascension. And I don't know that you'll notice they don't have it when they're rank 5, which is kind of their whole argument over Ascension and rank 5s. I don't remember the exact number, Jude. I think they did mention the max level of Ascension, though. Yep, Elijah's got that on lock. So assuming Elijah can be taken at his word, which historically he can be, 11 sounds right. Oh yeah, max collectives too. That's a good shout, Charles. Yeah, collectives. I mean, they already make a huge deal, I think. Like Arena gets noticeably faster. At least maybe I've placeboed myself into that, but it feels like I get Arena done a lot quicker with collectives. So yeah, Ascension is meant to be like really, really long term. They're really trying to grind to a halt the cycle they've been in, I think, where they would just add a star level to champions, which I think is a big gamble, and it may or may not pay off. We'll still have to wait and see. Yeah, solo raids is another great example of things that are way faster now. Oh, Elijah, no, me neither. I've said that multiple times. I feel like never has it been more true than when they announced all the Ascension and collectives and stuff. This is the kind of game where power creep is inevitable, and learning to juggle the power creep so that you don't kill your own game is very difficult. So yeah, I don't envy the job of like designers for this game at all, man. And another tricky thing is like there's so many niche interactions in this game and just like side abilities, like a Moleman resisting block break. That's a great example that like a lot of people don't know of. I love Moleman and I use Moleman all the time. I thought I just genuinely knew all of his kit, but there's that one interaction I didn't even know because it's just kind of something I feel like I never need to use. And there's tons of abilities like that in the game, and you have to have all of those in mind when you're designing a new champion. I could not do that. That would be miserable. Like, I tip my hat to the champion designers, man. I really do. It must be a really tough gig. You don't ever want a champion to like feel super clunky. So you also kind of have to try and smooth their gameplay loop out, which when abilities have to get increasingly complex, I think that gets more and more difficult. Yeah, Vernon. The rank 5 goat himself. I'm part of the same club. Yeah, solo raids are quick and easy, which I'm thankful of. But yeah, and then on top of that, you have to make sure like all progression levels enjoy the game and want to play the game. That's why I think like mode development and stuff like that just as difficult as champion design, because you want every single player at every level to be engaged. Otherwise your game dies. And MCOC is kind of a unicorn, honestly. With how long it's been around, it's incredibly impressive. Oh, does he? Dude, I'll have to ask him. A fellow Mole God enjoyer. I just like Mole Man. Like, guaranteed crits are so fun. And then it also being a guaranteed bleed is great. And then blocking and going unstoppable is very useful. Can't believe MCOC is 12 years old. Me neither, man. Me neither. And still going strong. I mean, as much as the haters and doubters like to claim the game is dying, I don't think there's real evidence of that. I mean, maybe. I don't know that it's dying so much as it's just doing what it's always done, which is trying to adapt, turning into something a little bit different than it was before. I hate when I like make a small movement and then my camera freaks out for a minute and then my face, like, I turn into an angel. So there it is right there. I wish I could turn that off. Swiss, welcome in. Yeah, it's almost about to enter the rebellious phase. Who knows, man? With the advancements in artificial intelligence, maybe MCOC will gain sentience one day. You never know. I don't even know what that kind of thing would look like. A living, breathing game? Do like all the devs quit at that point? Do we get like a Charlie and the Chocolate Factory situation? Wonder when we get the... It's Cable that's supposed to be getting reworked as well, right? Wonder when that's gonna happen. I guess he would have a new friend to talk to. Oh, are you saying like he would talk to the AI? The game AI? Dude, that would be interesting. You could like interact with the game. Technology is scary, chat. That'll never happen though. It'll be 20 years from now and we'll still have Karate Mike doing his monthly live stream. And we'll still be doing bingo. I need to get a miniature AC unit in here, man. I'm dying. AI 2.0 makes that'll finally be the release. Makes its own nodes. Dude, AI design nodes I feel like would probably be the worst thing ever. You would never be able to land a hit on the AI. I wonder when AI 2.0 will happen. Like, the year is almost halfway over. Actually, we may have actually hit the official halfway point. I feel like it's been kind of radio silent. Good thing you always double check the war plans before going in. You almost got sent to your death. Yeah, that's a good thing, Abyss. I do that too. They plan our wars for us. I just don't trust like that, man. I'll always preview my route. Be like, okay, let me make sure this champ works. It's just a good practice to get into, even if your fights are decided ahead of time. No, you. Yeah, the game lags. Starts playing like really passive. Can rig a mini AC with a styrofoam cooler, little duct tape. Vent for like a dryer and a PC fan. I've seen that before. But it requires ice. Yep, as Elijah pointed out. Now, here's the hiccup in that plan. We do not have an ice maker. So that would be a problem. What's up, Nick? Welcome in, man. Outside of that, though, not the worst idea. I know there's like those little like small box cooler AC unit things, but those are always horrible from what I've heard from people that get them. I think what I need to do is get those like little AC coolers where they vent out the window and then they just sit on the floor. I mean, I could maybe get like a box AC unit, but I don't think that would work well. Not for the room I'm in. Keep a gallon of water in the freezer. Dude, I don't have a lot of room in the freezer. It's usually pretty chock full of things. Where do I live? You'll send one of your guys to put in a mini split. Hey, thanks, Elijah. Thanks. You know what? Actually, though, the house we're working on right now has 3 of those. We've had the plumb into the house. Well, not me. It's the guys I'm with that have done it, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just start streaming shirtless. What do you guys think of? Actually, no. Let's not do that. Maybe I'm a little familiar of some of them, but I wouldn't say I have like a Rolodex of knowledge or anything, Abyss. Yeah. It's just it's a pretty warm time right now, to put it lightly. That is Way J. I love me some Mr. Knight. It is. Are you gonna throw this, big dog? Thank you. All right, I'm gonna just stop trying to light intercept and play him like a normal champ. He's your personal GOAT? I really enjoy him. I think he got kind of a bad rap when he first released. I kind of fell victim to that too, and then I pulled him on my alt account and gave him a go. I really enjoy his playstyle. Victor Zaz? In the Gotham TV show I have. But as far as like comics or anything, no. But I know he's in Gotham, which is actually a pretty decent, I would say pretty good actually, TV show. Yeah, I try not to pass judgment on any champion until I actually play them. So I tried to reserve final judgment on Mr. Knight for a while, but from like the initial announcement and like the deep dive, well, the deep dive swayed me towards him a little bit, but the initial announcement, I wasn't a huge fan of him. And then after actually playing him, I really enjoy Mr. Knight. So my opinion's changed quite a bit. Welcome in, Cosmic. What's up? Zaz was mentioned in the last issue of Absolute Batman. Ooh. So exciting things are on the horizon then for him. He was like kind of like an assassin type of guy, wasn't he? I don't 100% remember exactly. I think that was that bald guy in Gotham, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, Samir, so I might be correct then. I don't know if it was saying in Overdrive, thank you for the follow. I don't know if it was saying in particular. But like I know he definitely showed some Mr. Knight gameplay. I think my opinion was still unformed and I wanted to get him to give him a chance. And then I saw Sane's gameplay and I felt a little more confident that he wasn't super bad. But I don't know that it completely like convinced me one way or the other. Hate to ask this, but can I please help you finish 15 incursion zones? Sam, I would maybe think of, I don't usually do incursions with others. I usually do them solo. If there's anyone in the stream that hasn't done the incursions yet, though, they'd probably be happy to run them with you. I think most of the people in our community have, but you might be able to find a few. He definitely sent me Patriot, like he sent Patriot gameplay, Spider-Man gameplay, Mr. Knight gameplay. Saiyan is an advocate for the lesser known champs. I've definitely seen a lot of things he shared, not just on my Discord. I see a lot of his posts on Reddit as well. Dude, Rintra just destroys Hulkling. He's a serial killer that would cut his victims to pieces, has tally marks carved into his skin for each victim. Fazbear Jones, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that sounds about right from what I remember about Zaz. God, yeah. Nice joke, Wolverine. I like that. A catchy slogan, too. Oh, Sandman, too, yeah. Whoa, this might be the first Pixie I've seen in Arena. The only one I didn't get. I think it's good that I got so lucky, though, on the Titans. I can start saving. Hey, welcome back to the land of the YouTubes, Charles. Have I seen any Phyla-Vels in Arena? I don't think so. I actually don't. I don't think I have at all. I still don't exactly know how Pixie works. I just know she has like that evade thing that can happen. But like, she barely does any damage when she punishes that. So I just kind of ignore it and it works. Craig has her, which is pretty cool. I think Philo is a cool champion, man. Sam, I have a Discord server. It's in the description of the YouTube live stream. If you're interested, you could join that and maybe poke around in the MCOC general channel and see if there's anyone who still needs to run through incursions. See if they want to join you. WayJ, I'm excited for Noir, man. I mean, we don't know that that's accurate, but I think Command made a whoopsie there. or Facebook, whoever, I don't know. I'm excited. Unless that was just one of those things that a company accidentally posts and it's actually content that was never going to happen in the first place and it was scrapped. That would just be very, very depressing if that were the case. I hope that's not the case. Hey, thanks for linking the Discord, Abyss. Yeah, but I will say, Jay, it looks pretty functional. I'll put it that way. Dude, Phyla-Vel should be able to block unblockable when she's in her goblin pit. That'd be big time. That's a possibility since the YouTube channel MCOC mod would share a ton of leaks back in the day that never got to see the light of day. Yeah, see, like, I don't want to... I think the ad looked convincing. It looks like it's a thing that's going to happen. But yeah, that is a thing that happens in gaming a lot of the time. If you follow... Fortnite is a great example. They have a couple prominent leakers in their community. I think Fortnite kind of lets it happen because it's a good way for them to build hype for upcoming things, and it's like free advertising for them. So they don't try to find leakers as much as other companies do. Anyway, that's beside the point. I follow a lot of the leakers for Fortnite, and there's a lot of things that they've leaked were going to happen that never happened. So it's hard to say until it's like actually announced, until the words Spider Noir are coming out of Karate Mike's mouth. It's hard to say that is like guaranteed for sure Z's going to happen. I will say it looks a lot more likely because the show just came out, and so the timing works out. It's not like just a random thing, you know what I mean? At least that's my hope. I'm choosing to be optimistic about the leak. A leaker for Nintendo, they'd be hunted down. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Nintendo would they would track you down no matter what, I bet. There would be no place that would be safe. Or like the GTA 6 leaker. Oof. Yikes. I wonder what happened to them. Because weren't there there were like 2 leaks on GTA 6. I think they caught the first guy. I don't know if they ever caught the second person. Oh, this is going to be a rough run of Arena. What? I missed? I think so, Charles. I think we're gonna have tower points until the event's over. I think so. I don't have confirmation on that, though. I think without them, the grind would be way too absurd. How's my progress towards Twitch partner? Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't really check that too much. I wouldn't be surprised if I was like semi-close, but I don't know. I think one thing that really inhibits me is that I only stream 2 hours a night. Otherwise, I think we probably would have had it by now, actually. Nintendo would hire Agent 47. Honestly, we joke about it, but maybe, dude. Nintendo, like, for some, like, whatever reason, they are just they are the fun police. And I'm not saying you should just be able to leak things willy-nilly. I'm more saying for, like, other things Nintendo's done, man. Like, you could be you could be on your deathbed, and they'd be like, how dare you play Mario? I don't know, just like silly things like that. I feel like Nintendo is always the bad guy. Oh, good. This guy doesn't have a lot of willpower. Good times. Oh, I didn't even notice he was unblockable. Okay, I thought that matchup was going to take forever. Yeah, WayJ, that's a pretty good way to describe it. Good video games, but evil at everything else. Charles, I'm the same level I was on Friday. Or no, Thursday. I think. Yeah, I'm at like 67, somewhere around there. Whichever level I stopped at, I'm still there. I haven't played over the weekend or anything. Which I should have so that I got the maximum value from the key reset, but that's all right. Yeah, Nintendo's crazy. I'm glad they lost / are losing the lawsuit against Pal World. That's really good for gaming as a whole, I think. You're 75 in each? I'd say that's pretty good. That's probably around where I'll land, I bet. Dang it. Man, Sentry is actually kind of a really good counter for Dr. Doom. No recalls for Arena. No, I don't like to spend units to switch back and forth. PR. Collectives give you a good enough boost, I think, to speed to where it doesn't bug me that much. Oh, nice, Cookie. Yeah, I'm saving up for my second rotation myself. Are you able to swap the title on your account to say creator instead of veteran? Not that I'm aware of. I think I can probably request that, though. Sure, like, there's got to be something they could do behind the scenes to do it. The thing is, man, I want to flex the creator title, but I also want to be able to change it to the veteran title if I ever want to. So, like, I don't know if I even want to go through the hassle of changing it, because I do like showing off the fact that I'm a veteran. I think it's fun. I think it's cool to say that, hey, I've played this game since it came out and I'm still here. But I mean, it is cool to flex that you're a content creator too. I don't know that they'll change the box for a really long time, Cookie, just so you know. When they announced it, it seemed like it was going to be a pretty long-term thing. Probably similar to like the Incursions crystal and the loyalty crystal and stuff. I think the box will be there for a long time, personally. But you do you, man. I don't even remember the veteran one being purple, to be honest. I'm an elder veteran. I think it would be cool if they came out with a new one. Like, we've had elder for a long, or not elder, we've had the veteran title for a long time. I think it's time for something new. And I would have said maybe that would be elder, but then now that's actually just a progression title. Yeah, I think it should be. I have a lot of good customization ideas, actually. One of which I think you should just, because some people actually just like the legend title and they want to show that off more than the veteran title. For me, I like the veteran title, but I think there's some people that want to show off the legend title, like, hey, I finished this content or I did this thing. I'd rather show that off than just having proof that I've had the game downloaded for a long time or that my account is old. And I think that's completely fair. I definitely think it should be changeable. I'm sure it's been talked about. I just don't know that there's a lot of people with multiple titles, so it's probably a little more of a niche problem. Like, I'm probably in the minority, and they'd probably rather work on things that affect everybody. Red Mouse, thank you for the follow. At least that's my guess. You'd rather be a legend than an unk. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I think there's a lot of people like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him. It would be cool to flex the creator title for a while since I just got it. See what the people can do. Oh, so close. You will never auto block me. Or maybe you will, I don't know. Nope. I should rank up Arcade since he's ascended. And he's going to be a guaranteed ascension level 2 at some point. It's actually probably going to be really good in towers, I wonder. Man, that's something I got to think about now. Maybe I probably won't take all my ascension champs to like rank 4 or anything. I won't go out of my way for it, at least. I don't think towers is as like do or die, but I do think like maybe once in a while, if I have like a saga specific rank up gem, just like something that gives me free value, I might be a lot more open to putting it into an ascension champion. No one should rank up Arcade. Honestly, I need to wait for people to forget how to fight him, though. I think his defensive value went down a lot when he was in Colosseum. I know he did for me. Like, I do not fear the Arcade like I used to. Not after, like, the gauntlet of fighting Arcade 20 million times in a row for Colosseum. I gotta think there's a lot of people that feel the same way. Same with Crossbones, but he wasn't really a defensive threat to begin with. Ouch. Ouch. I don't want to fight Yelena and get that out of my arena. Gross. Did you miss any towers grinding? No. You did not, Lee. You know what? That's a good idea, though. I might, after this, this little group right here, I'll go run a couple levels, I think. I do need to stay on top of it. Kane Riley, thank you for the follow. For some reason, I did not get a notification sound on that. I hope I didn't miss any other ones. I'm sorry if I did. No, I think we'll move over to towers. That's a good idea. Thanks for the reminder. I was just in the arena zone, man. Dude, weakness is such a crazy good debuff. Just tank the entire special too. And I finish with a full bar from the willpower. That's crazy good. Null Venom, Anti-Venom, Mojo, and Chi. Did you mention number 6? I don't think I've seen anything about a 6th. Maybe. Tell me who it is, and I'll let you know if I knew or not. Man, that actually is a very painful incinerate. Good thing Blade can just regen like a crazy person. All right, let's hop over. Okay, before we hop over, I'm gonna go run and use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, chat. Nobody go too crazy. I've returned. You ranked up a tech? Is it Iron Man? Oh, Iron Man would have been my guess. Okay, yeah, 67 in skill and 64 in mutant. Try and get there. All right, how many floors? We have a North Star who can be kind of tricky. We'll go him there. We're still kind of at the spot where we don't have to think too bad about who we use, which is good. Good. And then let's do Emma Frost. Do Iceman there. We'll be punching up, but I think we'll be all right. And then you there. You there. You there. Double Bogey, thank you for the follow. All right, we'll go with that. It sounds like a team. Ironheart was a close second. What's going on? Everyone's trying to guess Abyss's most recent rank 5. Should have gone for the special 2 there. It's not gonna matter though. Samir, you're on the same platform now. You guys got to play nice. M23, thank you for the follow. Man, I'm surprised it's not Iron Man. Rome, thank you for the follow. Lots of followage going on. Welcome in, you guys. I forget they can't special 3 me in towers. Oh my gosh. Dong G just subscribed. Hey, thank you very much with the Prime. I hope you enjoy the stream, my friend. And thank you very much for supporting the channel. Thank you very much. Enjoy the nice pickle themed emotes. No, it's not Ruby. Already guessed Ruby. Wait, so it is... Oh, it is a female tech. That's a good... I don't even know anyone else to guess. It can't be Nebula. Nebula's not in the pool. Unless like Solvark is magically technically a female somehow. Which would be nuts. Ooh, Shuri, that's a good guess. I bet that's it, Samira. I bet you got it. I bet it's Shuri. There's no way it's Omega Sentinel, right? Ooh, Penny's a good guess too, actually. Wait, no, I think it actually might be Penny. Now I'm like really confusing myself because I feel like maybe he did tell me at some point. Maybe it is Penny Parker. Okay, it is Penny. Maybe you did tell me. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. Yeah, you all suck. He says after guessing every single champion. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we should just get better, chat. We're all bums. Ouch. I mean, is this at all bad though? Kind of ramps Gentle up a little bit. I was gonna do that after this if you didn't. Holy crap. Such a big crit, Gentle. Jeez. I need to get him ascended too. She's banned everywhere? Oh, I bet. Honestly, I wouldn't mind as long as I got Hulkling. Serpent handles Penny pretty well too. But I bet she's super tanky. Especially when you get her Ascension too. That'll be a big deal. Yeah, like I think he just needs one more copy to be Ascension level 2. I think that's what he's saying, Lee. She either dies in 30 seconds or you go to timer. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, huh? Let's do APOC here. APOC does pretty well if he's in a mutant matchup. Dang it. Ouch. My only Ascension 2 is still Arcus. He's still the only one I'm close to. But he annihilates, man. He kills so quick. Feels like cheating. I don't really care if I get hit, as long as I can pause the degens. You took M'Baku to rank 3? Yeah, interesting, Swiss. I didn't know you were an M'Baku enjoyer. I know I was being told he's crazy in towers. So maybe if you ranked him up for that, that makes sense. I should really just let her hit into me. I should have just let myself get shocked too. Oh well. All right, I think we're good. Parking Parker, thank you for the follow. Onslaught's kind of slow in towers. Oh, you're fighting Drac in towers? I like Bullseye for that matchup. But I need to rank mine up some more. Look at that damage, man. Gentle is crazy. Yeah, the guaranteed crits do a lot of heavy lifting in tower. That's why I like Shang-Chi, Hitmonkey, Bullseye, really strong. Mole Man when he's frenzied. Hey, Donga G, my new subscriber. Thank you for the follow. Nothing super crazy in this level. I should probably be able to use whoever I want for whatever. So let's say you for you. Let's use Deadpool. Let's use Domino. Get a big time special. We'll use Strife for you. Let's use Samurai for Groot. I don't know how well that'll be, but or how well that's gonna go. But we're gonna do it. Actually, I want to do that. Gene there, Britain there. APOC there. Emma Frost there. Storm there. Let's say, actually, let's say, yeah. Test right there. Colossus right there. Let's try Pyramid X. She'll probably be okay. And Cyclops. And then we need someone for Mr. Strange. Let's try and go with Iceman. See how these guys do. Are the storms good for tower? I'd say so. Both OG Storm and Storm Pyramid X both do really heavy burst damage on their specials. If you're like at a place where you're getting stonewalled, you may need to just retry a couple times to see if you can get a nice juicy crit. But yeah, that most likely kill pretty much anything. You need a new tech rank 4 between Zola, Prowler, Starkey, and Iron Man. Prowler and Starkey are unduped. Is your Iron Man ascended? Samir? If he's ascended, I would go Iron Man. Dang, he's taking a lot of damage from critical failure there. He's pretty boring. If he's pretty boring, I wouldn't feel obligated to rank him up then. I mean, he's a really good champ, though. Yeah, don't ever feel the pressure to rank someone up for that. Omega Sentinel up all the way from rank 1 would be crazy. But hey, you know what? If that's who you like, go for it, man. Northstar is so all or nothing in towers. But he is still pretty good, I think. Yeah, Zola is good too. He is still really annoying on defense. At least for me. Nice PR. I think Triple J is really enjoyable to play. I think he's kind of fun. I really like his picture taking mechanic. Any champion with like a free hit intro, like Danny Moonstar or something like that, I think is really fun to play. Or champs with invisibility. I mean, it's not perma up, but it's still really good. Come on, let me heavy attack you, Doctor Strange. Wonderful. Yeah, full send, Samir. I wish ramp up champions had some sort of pre-ramp for towers. That would be so cool. Like, this is probably the only time I'll ever be able to use Strife. Eight days a week. I agree. I agree, Abyss. No, I think your original message was correct. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, Jack against Zola is pretty good. Just anyone, I mean, Zola is a joke as long as you can parry non-contact. If you can't do that, things get a lot more difficult. Unless you can combo into your heavy, that helps a lot too. Like Silk, Enchantress can do that, so she's surprisingly okay for Zola. Just really slow. Sinister, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. So yeah, I mean, there are good Zola options out there now. I just still hate fighting the guy. Like, I feel like whenever I need a counter the most, I never get one. I think like the sheer existence of Call Obsidian took Zola out of some people's like rank ups. Oh, Carolina Deed against Penny. Yeah, Penny, is she Incinerate immune? I think she is, right? Can't remember. Yeah, Shambos is another one that can combo to heavy. Also a champion you can get for free if you've been grinding those action figures. Which I don't know if I'll, or where I'm at, or since I'm not doing Battlegrounds. Rank 5 Venom would be a fun matchup against Penny. That would be fun. Destroy the shield real fast. What's up, Samael? I'm pretty sure I've done that matchup before. I'm not sure about the Omega Sentinel Sigs, Samir. Doesn't it pause her debuffs for longer? I want to say that's what it does. I could be completely wrong, though. I'm not like a big Omega Sentinel player. I remember really liking the champion when she was announced, though. It doesn't do that? What does it do then? I genuinely don't remember. It could be like an arc overload thing for all I know. Oh, okay. Percentage chance to armor up after a special. So that helps her quite a bit, I would say. Yeah, defensively for sure. Because she gets more abilities the more armor ups she has. So anytime you can get more armor ups added, I think that's beneficial. Oh, ouch. Dude, that's a strat, I think. When you're using Captain Britain in towers, just get hit. You have your safeguard anyways. All right, I think we're nearing the top. I think this is one of the later fights. So much damage so fast. Colossus is fantastic. Crit. Nice. Ooh, Gwenpool has that ability where she can only take so much damage at once, I think. She might be sneaky further down the line for some champions in towers. Gonna have to keep that in mind. Gonna be another rank up like Valkyrie where you just never use her. Well, with that mentality, yeah. Ouch. 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 All right, that one was getting a little hairy since Storm is made of paper mache. Who knows, Samira? You could just like really, really enjoy the rank up, and then you could be that Omega Sentinel guy. I think the champ's cool. I just don't like the high stress of trying to keep her debuffs up. Like AI decides not to cooperate for a little too long, and all your ramp is cooked. The champion's design is really cool, and she does have a lot of utility. Oh, I think I was supposed to use the pre-fight here or whatever, but oh well. It's fine. No, I missed. Okay. It's all fine. It's fine. All right, that was that entire floor, I think, or block. Excuse me. Not too bad. I got the mic muted just in time. Oh my gosh. Clutch. All right, now we're at 67 on both of them. Purely unintentional, by the way. But I'm glad we were able to get at least some new floors. I think that's the strat. I think that's what makes towers like a lot more enjoyable, I think, is if you take it in small doses. Like every day you give it another go and try to do better than you did the day before and see if you can tackle it. They need to fix this bug. Or just make it real. So when I select 3 Titan shards, I get it 3 times. I'm for that. Might as well. It'd be cool if you could convert energy into tower keys. Since energy, I feel like, is not as useful as it used to be now that you can't grind like farm revives. You don't think I'll have any issues until about room 80? I don't know, man. I think I'll get roadblocked a little before that. If I had full recoils, I think maybe room 80, like that would be true. But my masteries are fairly conservative. I think that probably will definitely be a deciding factor in how far I can go. That's just my guess, though. Who knows? Okie dokie. No, Wolverine, no. Wheel of Fate. No way, man. You got roadblocked to 75 in Newton. See, I think that's probably more close to where I think I'll end up. My Battlegrounds entries stay relatively topped up, honestly. Hey, Red Max, throwback champion. I would have been thrilled to pull him a while ago. I was hunting him for a long time. Spider-Ham style, honestly. Alrighty. I don't think we got quite enough for basic from towers. Nope, not even close. All right, guys, that's going to do for the stream tomorrow. Or tomorrow, not the stream tomorrow. The stream today. I was thinking about what I wanted to say too early. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the stream today. Thank you guys for coming out, watching me play some arena and some towers. Tomorrow, I don't really know what we'll do yet. Maybe we'll hop over to the alt, or we'll just play even more arena while we still can, while we don't really have any other like commitments or anything in game. Because it's always nice. We don't always get like a nice downtime like this where I can actually grind arena units, which is what my account desperately needs. So who knows? I'd like to also try Thor Rags around a little bit. Maybe I'll do some testing on him. I don't know. We'll see. We have some things that can do. I think we get the new towers this week, Samir. The new class towers. I don't remember which classes they are though. Anyway, yeah, so we'll be live again tomorrow. So don't worry about that, guys. Make sure and subscribe and follow if you haven't already. Thank you so much for supporting the stream today. If you're over on Twitch, I think we're probably going to raid you guys over to another streamer so you can keep getting those drops. So you can make sure and snag all of those. If you're on YouTube, though, thank you so much for watching. Your time with me is coming to a close. Anyway, guys, everyone go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. Have a good rest of your night, a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I'll talk to you in the next one. I'll see you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and raid some people.